Hey everybody, welcome back to The Loop, where we're looking together at the book of Judges this week. Yesterday I introduced the main theme of the book. The line that shows up over and over again reads like this: In those days, Israel had no king, and so everyone did what was right in their own eyes. Now, that's the theme of the book, but today I want to help you see the pattern of behavior in the book. In the first few chapters, Israel has entered into the promised land, but they're sharing that land with all kinds of other people who worship other gods, and they live by very different moral standards. In fact, these people, they worship false gods, and they do that by offering child sacrifices and by engaging in all kinds of sexual rituals. As God's people live in that land, the other people in the land start to corrupt their behavior. When the people sin and disobey God, that leads to oppression. Israel is usually then conquered or controlled by some kind of pagan king. When God's people are oppressed, they realize the error of their ways and they repent. They turn back to God and they ask for His help. God always responds by sending the people a judge who provides some kind of deliverance for the people. And when that happens, the people enjoy peace until they choose to sin all over again. And then the cycle starts from the very beginning. In fact, this cycle is repeated around a dozen times from chapter 3 all the way through chapter 16. Now, that doesn't just describe God's people then. If we're honest, that describes how we live today. Until we learn from the pattern, we're doomed to live in this pattern. We sin. Life gets hard. Relationships get broken. We feel some degree of shame or conviction. We then turn back to God. We enjoy peace with Him, and that peace lasts for a season until we turn back to that same old sin, and the cycle starts all over again. If you learn from the cycle, you don't have to live in the cycle. Instead, you can enjoy the peace that comes from doing what is right.